National forests. Our trails are in trouble. They're threatened by closure. Welcome to your national forests, providing world-class multiple-use trail systems enjoyed by both local residents and visitors from afar. The Forest Chief has stated off-highway vehicle use is a valid use of public lands. Your national forests offer tremendous opportunity for the OHV enthusiast. Many national forests have extensive trail systems that have existed for generations. In recent years, there has been tremendous growth in OHV recreation, yet many trails on public lands have been closed. The U.S. Forest Service and OHV enthusiasts recognize the growth of the sport cannot continue at the present rate without management. To manage OHV use, the Forest Service has developed a plan designating trails to remain open and imposing a ban on cross-country travel in every national forest. This is known as the Travel Management Plan. Like most public agencies, the Forest Service has limited funding for recreation. Because of the high cost of trail construction, it is unlikely any new trails will be built in the foreseeable future. Our existing trails are therefore likely to be the entire reservoir of multiple-use trails for future generations. Yet many national forests are planning to close up to 60% of the existing trails and roads. Based on a replacement cost of $34,000 per mile, these trails proposed for closure have an estimated value of tens of billions of dollars. This map shows one of the existing national forest multiple-use trail systems. This map shows the few trails proposed to be kept open to multiple use in this forest. Typically, these proposed closures eliminate loops and will be detrimental to the trail system and the environment due to increased impacts on remaining trails. Yet multiple-use trails allow all types of recreation, so every dollar spent on their maintenance benefits everyone instead of a few. Most existing multiple-use trail systems have been maintained by motorized volunteers for decades in partnership with their local forest. Many hikers and horse riders prefer to use these multiple-use trails because they are not overgrown like many non-motorized trails. Motorized volunteers look forward to continuing to perform this public service if the existing trail systems are allowed to remain open. Through OHV trail funds, motorized users provide up to 30% more funding for trail maintenance than all non-motorized groups combined. If trails are closed to motorized use, this much-needed funding will be lost. Our national forests encompass 192 million acres. Of that, about 107 million acres are designated wilderness, where motorized use and even mountain bikes are prohibited. 84 million acres remain for multiple use, where motorized use on designated trails are allowed. However, the total footprint of all existing motorized trails in a typical national forest is less than 0.1%. This illustrates our national forests do not have a significant number of multiple-use trails. The massive proposed closures of multiple-use trails in many forests will concentrate use, increase impacts, reduce user satisfaction, increase maintenance costs, and discourage volunteerism. One can assume this was not the intent of the Travel Management Plan. The removal or decommissioning of a forest trail in the past has cost between $3,500 and $22,000 per mile. Current proposed closures would at a minimum cost $400 million, which could easily maintain most existing forest motorized trails for decades. Based on forest user visitor number studies, over 23% of people in the U.S. enjoy off-highway vehicle recreation. They conservatively spend millions of dollars per year in rural communities near each existing national forest multiple-use trail system. They spend far more than this each year in their home areas through purchase of OHVs, recreation vehicles, and supplies. When most people think of motorized use, they only envision off-highway vehicles, but many people drive their 4x4 or SUV on multiple-use forest trails in order to gain access for all kinds of other recreation, including camping, hiking, fishing, horse riding, hunting, rock climbing, boating, and more. Multiple-use trails and lands are where the majority of the public recreates in our national forests. Your involvement is critical to help stop trail closures and protect access to your public lands. Please visit www.trailsintrouble.org to find out how to ensure your forests remain a land of many uses. Every trail you have seen in this video, and thousands more like them, are proposed for closure by the Forest Service.